song can be sung with two lips, two lungs, and one tongue. Only so many songs can be sung with two lips, two lungs, and one tongue.
How fucking fantastic is that song? Very is the answer. Donde, Jesus Christ, you deserve an award for being early all the time. All the time. The first one in the chat, and not in a weird way. In a nice way. Hello. Hello, everyone. Anyone. What's the fucking crack? Oops. I'll just go ahead and get that off. That's the best band, my favourite band in the whole world. No means no. They do angry punk music. And it's good. But yeah. Guess what? Morne's in a pissed off mood. What's new? You're saying. Particularly pissed off. And sad and angry and pissed. And I don't want to talk about it, so I'm not going to talk about it because no one likes that. So I thought the best way to not think about things and also get my anger out is to do another one of these fucking stupid Fakin Abroad streams. And in case you can hear that, actually, that could be a bad idea. Let me do this. Because I have my laptop on my shoulders. Knees. And I've got a blanket on my knees. Right. Hopefully that's better. Oh my god, Crime Watch Bailey. What is the fucking story? What's news? Tell me everything. Also, I'm really annoyed because I spent ages setting this up. And by ages, I mean I had to put a fucking image on the OBS. I got 100... subscribers, and I was really happy, and then I checked and I had 99 again, and I was like, god damn it. But I said I'd do a face reveal, and I thought this would be a fun face reveal. So look at this, everyone watch the fucking screen, right? That's what I actually look like. This is my disguise. There's my face reveal. But I thought it was funny because for some reason I thought it would be the same, like it would look like it's like a GIF kind of. Boom, 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 boom. But it's not working. I'm catching up to Jaron. The dream is to outlive Jaron. I think I'll just fucking chug along. I'm happy. I think when I hit like 10 was my, like I had a little thing, a counter for 10. And then I was like, I hit 13 or something. And I was like, oh shit, yeah, bigger than Jesus. I hope you're saying that because it's a ghost and you're not just booing the chat already, Donde. Boo! This stream sucks. But yeah, in case you can hear that weird I changed my lip rings and I don't like the way they are. They're too thick. But anyway, not the point. SJ Maple. Come on. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. Tell me where I'm from today, please. Oh my god, that's all? 66 subs? I could buy that many. I should do that. But anyway, that's my face. It's pretty boring. Let's put it away. This is better. This is a better look. Hold on a minute. Right. I still haven't touched it from when I was drunk. I haven't even read it. Like, I don't know what I changed. I can't remember what we've changed. I can't remember anything. But you were. And sorry, we're in a Lorne stream, SJ Maple, so it's you weren't. You weren't going to do that. Right. Wait, weren't sounds right as well. Never mind. Oh my god, it's here to party. You missed my face reveal. It was very fun. There was ghosts. Anyway. Chapter 6. Right? Chapter 6. Svenska. Lorne would love it here because every time you say the number 6, he'd laugh. Clobber is saying you're from Greenland. Clobber needs to watch his fucking mouth. His gaseous mouth. Didn't I say he was a big stream of gas earlier? Big cloud. Chapter 6. You saw my face reveal. Wasn't it spooky? It's like scarier when the sheet is off. Anyway. Here we are. It's 7 p.m. Am I Mexican? What amn't I? I'm from here, I'm from there. I just meet strange bald men and I change my ethnicity to what it suits them. Okay? I need to get back to my Stephanie chat. But this is really stupid and I love it. It's fun. Lorne looked up at the clock. Sorry, we're reading now. I'm not just talking. This is an ad-lib. Lorne looked up at the clock above the door of his room. It read 1:45 p.m. In just a few hours, he would be on a plane. Oh, fuck off. Sorry. In just a few hours, he would be on a plane and headed for a trailer. Oh, yeah. I changed home to trailer. It doesn't work a lot of the time. How did the drunk stream go? I don't know. Can't remember. I remember it was pretty late here and I have housemates, so I was like, oh shit. Cock? Should I change something to cock? Oh, Lorne looked up at the cock! Don't they? This is why you're the smart one. Control F. Clock to cock. Because he spends a lot of time... He spends a lot of time looking at clocks. And you know what? This is more suited to Lorne. Aaron spends a lot of time looking at clocks. Lorne, however... Lorne looks at his cock. Okay, time to replace. Oh, fuck. I do remember this. I'm getting flashbacks already. My fucking laptop is so slow. Cock. Clock. Clock. Oh my god. Everyone wants me, but no one actually does. Cock. Oh, fuck off. Right. Here we go. And I don't know if you can hear, I'm getting notifications. I actually set a series of alarms to go off so I sound important. But no, never mind. Okay. Lorne looked up at the cock above the door of his room. Jesus Christ, that's a weird decoration. It read 1:45 p.m. In just a few hours he would be on a plane and headed for trailer. He spent the last 3 months in the psychiatric ward of the hospital. Of the prison. Wouldn't it be fucking awful if Lorne actually only got that long in prison? I really hate that part of the chat, not the chat log, but the phone calls when he's like, I think it's to Ramona, where he's like, I only got the extra time because I had a camera I was trying to pawn. Fuck off. You have it in the chat log, you asshole. Anyway. He spent the last 3 months in the psychiatric ward of the prison, trying to get back to his normal state of mind. You know why, dudes? He was messed up at the time. He's fucked up. The doctor had told him the images that he had seen of Kayla, and the echoes of cries that he had heard would never leave him, and there was no way anyone could make him forget what happened. Well, that fits. That's true. Jesus Christ. Someone just fell upstairs. Where's Shin? The only thing anyone could do were to help him learn how to deal with them so that he could continue on with his life in a somewhat normal way. It's been 3 months since he'd lost it in the field. I really hate that. I hate the way he keeps saying lost it. It's stupid and I hate it. Anyway. Since he lost it in the field. It makes it sound like he lost a watch or something in a physical field. You're stupid. But in his mind, it felt like it just happened yesterday. Alice in Wonderland, but it's Shin falling down a manhole. That's the thing, Donde. I'm imagining him falling down a manhole in America and landing in a manhole in Sweden, like climbing back out. And it's like he's in a different dimension. Only one person would do that, and it's our wonderful Shinternet. Okay. Where was I? Something about lost it in the field, but in his mind it felt like it had just happened yesterday. That's because it was 2 sentences ago, Lorne, you stupid fucking prick. Oh, this is good. This is good for my anger management. He began to wonder if he were ready to leave the prison. I should just change all hospitals to prison, but I don't think it comes up again. Prison. And be in society without supervision. Oh my god. Whoa. Irony. He began to wonder if he were ready to leave the prison. Sorry. The last thing he wanted were to hurt an innocent person because of the unconscious state of mind. He didn't mean to do it. This is fucking wonderful. So far, so good. No! he said as he looked in the mirror of the small bathroom. The mirror of the small bathroom? I mean, that should be in, right? I'm not stupid. Am I stupid? No, never. I'm ready. The doctor wouldn't release me if he didn't think I were ready. He'd say it like that. He pulled on his thin jacket. Okay, hold on. His thin XXL jacket. No fat shaming. I just know Lorne would hate that. Went to the bed. Ooh. Closed his suitcase and picked it up along with his briefcase full of papers. Like, I don't understand why an army person has a briefcase, but go off, I guess. And then walked out the door. He looked around first to make sure no one saw him. Okay, hold on. Oh my god, this is so slow. Looking around first to make sure no one saw him walk out that door. Let's see if that even updates. On his way to the checkout desk, he met a nurse. Oh, that did. Looking around first to make sure no one saw him walk out that door. Yeah, that works. I spelled around wrong. Oh, Christ, why does anyone bother listening to these? On his way to the checkout desk, he met a nurse in the hall that had helped him. That had helped the doctor with Lorne while he had been there. He talked to her for a few minutes, and then she gave him a hug. Fuck off. And wished him luck. A hug. And a pat on the ass. Donde you can be, absolutely. On a pat on the ass, but you do have to pat Lorne's ass. But we all want to be there, it's fine. He met a nurse named Donde. Too late. Too late. He talked to her for a few minutes and she gave him a hug and a pat on the ass and wished him luck as he lifted his suitcases from the floor and started towards the checkout desk. Okay. Lorne took one last look around before he boarded the plane. Is the plane just outside the fucking hospital? Fuck, okay. He never really thought he'd be at all upset about leaving the place where he had lost so much of himself, but he felt a strained feeling. This is making me stupid. I love how my email tells me I'm live. Bitch, I know. I'm here. I'm here to party. He didn't feel right about leaving. He felt like his job here was still unfinished. Hold on. Like the work he did at Betty's. He felt like his job here was still unfinished. Like the work he did at Betty's. I said did right. Twice. But he could not do anything about it. He looked down at the ground in front of him and then made his way up the portable staircase and entered the airplane that would carry him back to the States. He's in the States. He's in Kentucky, don't forget. He found his way to a seat and prepared for the plane to take off and then stared out the window. Amiga Heber, you're the late one. I'm never late. I'm like Ethan Ralph. I'm always 45 minutes late to my own streams. When the plane began to roll down the runway, he muttered to himself, "This is it. No more madness. This is where I need to try to start my life over again." Ooh. A hell of a chore that's going to be. But I've learned the guitar and some karate. He closed his eyes and let his mind drift away as the plane began lifting higher and higher in the air. When the plane finally leveled out, Lorne took a couple of pictures on what? You know? He still has an answering machine on his phone. He prayed that he could be the person they expected him to be. Oh, out of Oh, he took a couple of pictures out of his family. Oh, sorry, you know what? Read that wrong. He took pictures out of his family like it's a 1950s romance movie. He prayed that he could be the person they expected him to be. He always did his best to make his mother proud. Okay, changing always to never. He never did it. Oh, shit. Never did his best to make his mother proud of what he'd done. But this were altogether different. Maybe not for her, but it were for him. Jesus. He put the pictures away and then lost himself. Jesus, he's losing himself fucking constantly. Like, are you ever really lost? If you're on an airplane, you're not lost, you know? You're right where you're supposed to be. You wish you were Fakin Abroad right now, Dick Hunwell? Oh my god, why did I say it like that? I wish I had a perfect Lorne accent. So many people have great Lorne accents. I'm fucking awful. He never... Oh, hold on. Man, he put the pictures away and lost himself in peaceful thoughts as he looked out the window at the sights of fluffy white clouds that looked like cotton. And lost himself and in peaceful thoughts as he looked out the window at the sight of puffy white clouds that looked like dicks, and made it feel like he were sitting in heaven. He thought of Paul as he slipped off to sleep, and wondered if this is what Paul were sucking in heaven. There we go. Nice. The flight were long after making 3 different flight changes. I have to go home for Christmas, by the way, and I have 2 flight changes between Sweden and Ireland. Like, I literally have to go the opposite way of Ireland to go back to Ireland. It's a lot of bullshit. Anyway. Before landing in Maine-Polis. Oh, you know what? I changed Indiana to Maine earlier on. So, Indianapolis, I guess. Maine-Polis. Maine-Polis, Maine. So that's, I don't know. Name, what's the airport in Maine? I have no idea. 23 hours and 13 minutes long. Okay. Supposed to be 23 hours and supposed to be 13 minutes long, to be exact. He were tired and were relieved when he set his first foot down on the soil of his trailer country. Bangor! You're right. But I'm going to change Maine-Polis to Bangor, Maine. Yeah, isn't that where he goes for, like, his piss tests and stuff? Logan Airport in Boston. I did all those by train. Wait, how did I get to Maine? I think we drove. But I definitely was in Boston on a train. Bangor works because that's Lorne's shit. On the soil of his trailer country. He hadn't gotten much sleep on the planes, and he were anxious to get to trailer and get in his own bed. Okay, so bed, you know what? Control F. Control F, bitches. Jesus Christ. Everything's a fucking issue with you, computer, isn't it? Control F. Thank you. Bed. Bed, it will be replaced with cock, that also works, with air mattress. And bunk, even though I don't think bunk comes up a lot. Bunky 3. Okay. It's gonna be worth it. It's worth the gag, trust me. That's what he said. I am in a bad mood today. Where are we? Oh, way down here. Okay. And he were anxious to get to trailer to get in his own air mattress after so long of sleeping on army-issued bunkies. There were a large crowd of people in the airport to welcome the troops. See, this should be pedos, but I feel bad for the other fictitious people in this book. To welcome the troops trailer. I've changed home to trailer, so the troops were coming home, but Lorne was going to trailer. as they walked in the door. He's obsessed with walking indoors. Do you say the door of the airport? I suppose, but that's weird. He shook hands. He shook the hands of many people. Ew, first of all. Gross. Hand sanitizer at the ready. That showed support for him and the rest of the troops. After getting about 3/4 of the way through the crowd, Lorne caught a glimpse of his mother. Oh, that should be Mom. And began moving towards her with a happy but nervous smile on her face. On his face. Before he set the bags down, she threw her arms around him and he felt her joy and relief that he were Trailer. I'm so happy you made it to Trailer safely, she muttered to him. A lot of muttering. Were he Trailer safely? He thought to himself. Did he really make it Trailer safely? Or were he the person that his... But were the person that his mother knew before she left? Oh, hello. Whoa. Gotta mute.
It's me, J.K. Rowling. Please review my new book, Shin's Koala and the Mystery of the Moving Man Eating Manholes. It's full of danger, intrigue and magic. How magical. Well, did I mention he is an Italian lawyer? It doesn't get any more ridiculous than that.
J.K. Rowling, I have some issues with you personally. However, fantastic pitch. Shin, I don't even think Shin's Koala is a trademarked name. I think it should be a series of children's books. And it's like, where in the world is Shin now? And he falls down different manholes. And then he's in ancient Egypt. And then he's in Jarn's country or like stand-up club, and then he's in Lorne's country karaoke bar. How amazing would that be? It is. That wasn't incoming, baby. I like how J.K. Rowling needs to tell us that she's famous. Thank you, J.K. Rowling famous. But yeah, I'm thinking children's books, and it could be like, learn to count with Shin. How many manholes has Shin fallen down today? 1. 1 manhole. Works. Thank you, J.K. Rowling. I'm going to put it in my list. I do have a series of Shin's Koala inspired Valentine's cards. You know, a lot of I'm falling for you type things. So stick around till February. We're going to have a Shin's Koala Valentine's Day. Hey, Poop. ATL, is that Atlanta if they're on the East Coast, and DFW for the West Coast. Where's DFW? Where's DFW? I don't know. But yeah, no, we're in Bangor, Poop. Don't be stupid. All the army people go through Bangor, Maine. Where are we? Oh yeah, were he Trailer safely? We're there. Or were the person his mother knew before still left in Kentucky, while another Lorne, a damaged Dallas-Fort Worth. Ew. It doesn't sound like a nice place, but I don't know, I've never been. A more damaged Lorne came Trailer in his place. Could he hold up to the expectations that stood before him in this world that had been without him for a long, horror-filled year? Calm down, Lorne. He pushed the thoughts from his head, while his mother moved away from him and picked up his briefcase he brought to the army. Okay, cool. Let's get you Trailer, she said with a broad smile and a tear of joy rolling down her aged and worried butt. I changed cheek to butt because I thought that'd be funny. Oh my god, Amiga Heber. That's great. It could be like a maze. But instead of walls, there's just like a series of manholes, and you have to like bring the little tiny koala through. Oh, this is actually very, very cute. I hate to say it. I'm warm, like it was funny, and now I'm kind of like obsessed with the idea of like a cozy little koala living in a sewer somewhere. Lorne picked up his suitcase, and do you have a suitcase in the army as well? I don't know. Never been. And followed her to the car. Waving? Hey, Mike Pence. Is that how you say waving? I don't think so. Waving and saying thank you, like the fucking Pope, okay, to people. Sounds like a Nintendo game. Sounds fucking great. I spent all day playing Nintendo. I suppose it is Nintendo. Super Mario. Great. It's annoying, but great. Saying thank you to the people that gave him praise. This is his fucking dream. As they walked by him, he set his suitcase in the trunk and closed it, and then went around to the passenger side. Oh, hello, Wes. So yeah, a duffel bag. I stole a friend of mine back in the day. You had to join the army when you were in Sweden, if you were a Swedish citizen. I stole my friend's army bag. It's fucking cool. It has his surname on it. But like they're all like army issued. It's not like a fucking bejeweled suitcase like with little stickers of all like Iraq, Beirut on the sides of it, right? And I'm pretty certain you don't have a fucking briefcase unless you're Shin's koala. Can you read this without the stupid accent? Absolutely not. Went to the passenger side and sat upon the soft, warm leather seat. Is he sitting on his mother? No, sorry. His mother, already sitting in the driver's side, started the engine and gave him a quick, proud glance. She realised he were deep in thought when he had his head down and eyes closed. Lorne? What? Lorne, are you all right? She asked him with a worried look upon her face. Lorne opened his eyes and looked at her. He saw a tear falling down his butt. I don't deserve all this attention, he told her. All these people here are praising me. We have to change praise to something. Listen, my accent is actually incredibly neutral. I'm going to go home for Christmas and I'm going to do a stream when I'm in Ireland and none of you are going to understand me. It's going to be awful. Well, there's other soldiers that are dying over there still. This is in Kentucky, by the way. He looked away at the parking area and then back to his mother again. Oh, fuck off. He saw the worried look on her face. So, you know what? I need my glasses. Don't tell anyone I wear glasses, guys. I'm way too cool for glasses. Ah, there they are. A lot of people say I look like a lesbian librarian in them, which is a compliment. I'm taking it as. But yeah, I don't need glasses. I'm too cool. It's like that joke in Veep. You don't wear glasses because they're like a wheelchair for the eyes. Okay. Oh, this is great. HD. There's loads of internet in Ireland. Kind of. Shut up. He saw the worried look on her face, so he changed gears quickly to assure her that he were fine. I'm sorry, Mom. Let's go, trailer. He said to her with a smile that he wondered if she could see he had to paint it on. Told you not to? Is it like when you're like seen smoking when you're 14 in your school uniform and everyone's like, that's a terrible school, look at that child smoking. So if you're like, you know, public urination but you're wearing your BDUs, as Lorne says, and then they say that's an awful army. My wife's a lesbian librarian. Hello, Michael Thompson. That's fantastic. I'd love to be a librarian, but you need to be super smart for that job. I'm sorry, Mom, let's go, trailer, blah, blah, blah. She put the car in gear, and they quickly made their way out of the airport parking lot. Oh, fucking hell, they're still in the car park. Jesus. And onto the highway that would take them trailer. Moving the car into the right lane to get on the off-ramp. Oh, this is like GPS. Imagine having Lorne as a GPS. She began making small conversation with him to get his mind off whatever he were thinking about. So, nice opener, Gwen. How were the flight back to the States? It were good. A little bumpy at times, but some turbulence is expected in a flight as long as that one, he replied, like an asshole. Hold on. Oh, look at that wonderful typing. Jesus Christ. I am... not good at this. I hope you don't mind, but I redecorated your room. Absolutely, Mike Pence. It's dangerous to fly in uniform, and if you do fly in uniform, it can't be BDUs. Huh? Why is it dangerous? In case people don't like army people? I don't know. Americans' attitude towards military in general is kind of a mystery to me. I remember once trying to board a flight, and everyone was like, no, the veterans have to go first. And I was young. I was like, what the fuck's a veteran? Like vets. Like people who work on like sick dogs. What's happening here? I just want to get on the fucking plane. It was a disaster. Anyway. Yeah. Yeah. Right, poop frog. Actually, there's a gorilla in Belfast that's been taught to say ooh ah up the ra. And there's a lot of trouble over it, which is kind of funny. Makes you a target, Jesus Christ, okay. I'll wear my No Fat Chicks t-shirt, thank you. Oh god. I hope you don't mind, but I redecorated your room. Okay, how are we redecorating this room, you guys? I'm thinking... Sorry, there's a lot of moving around here. I'm thinking... I painted it blue with red and white border paper. Okay, no. This all has to go. We're not painting shit. And there's no border paper. Why? Why? It's like that Michael Jackson song. 3 American servicemen beaten to death. Holy... Okay, that's fucking... Jesus. That's not cool. What if you're wearing like a fake uniform? Like camo pants. I used to have a pair of camo combats when I was a kid. You know, the ones with all the strings on them? Kept getting caught and stuff. Why is my laptop so slow? Right, so I'm thinking of taking out, painting it blue and red, blah, 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 and putting in... Oh, fucking hell. You know what? Blue can stay. I painted it blue and added some sheetrock. I also had the brown carpet replaced with a darker brown one. Let's try that. With a darker brown one. Oh shit. Oh, what was air mattress? It was bed. So that's supposed to be described, but it went into describe air mattress. Oops. Morn, can you say in your head, zombie, 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 a. No, you have to get the, they are fighting. He does. It's very Lornish. I'm also in a house with lots of people. They are fighting with their tanks and their bombs and their bombs and their guns. She's from Limerick, not Dublin. But anyway. Mike, that's how you do it. Michael Thompson, you have got it right. I fucking love Joe Bluth. Oh my god, there's rebel songs. Love it. Yeah, blah, blah. I painted it blue and added some sheetrock. I also had the old brown carpet replaced with a darker brown one, she described. I don't mind. It actually sounds pretty nice. The brown carpet were old anyway. That needed to be replaced. Fuck you. Yeah, I wish I had the money to do it when you were still in school, but money were tight back then. You know what? I'm taking away that yeah, and I'm putting in fuck you. Fuck you. I wish I had the money to do it when you were a little shite hawk in school. But now that you're not going to sleep in it because you're going to find a wife almost immediately, I'm going to replace it so I can, I don't know, have guests over. Get fucked. Are you trying to tell me I were expensive? Lorne asked with a joking tone in his voice. When this is all over, I'm going to download it again without the changes and make it the Joran story. It's going to be great. Nah, I wouldn't say a thing like that, she joked back at him with a wink of her eye and a pat on the leg. Ew. He gave her a smile and moved his eyes back to the road. He all of a sudden... Ow! I bit my lip ring. He all of a sudden got covered in a cold, stupid bullshit. Okay. And his heart began racing when his mother slowed down to make a right-hand turn. Oh my fucking word. And he saw his friend Paul stand in the corner in uniform with an M16 rifle resting on his shoulder. I was only required to travel in uniform on leave directly from Iraq. I had to beg people in Dallas to stop buying me drinks because I was getting so drunk I thought I was going to miss my flight. Nice! I mean, you know, it's the least they could do, I guess. I don't know. Again, I don't know anything about American military. Okay, in uniform with a dildo. Let's change uniform as well. In a thong. We all know he's fantasizing about Paul. It's fine. In a corner. Okay, he saw Paul standing on a corner in a thong with a dildo resting on his shoulder. Lorne rubbed air mattress his eyes quickly. So rubbed. See, this is the problem now, is all the beds are going to be air mattresses. And looked again. Gone. Oh, nobody there at all. What were that all about, he wondered. He looked over at his mother to see if she had seen the panic all over him. Thank God she had her attention focused on the road. Hold on. I were saying thank God too. Thank God she had her attention focused on the road. I were saying thank God too. He did his best to quickly calm his heart rate and remove the stupid bullshit from his face without giving away any hint of something happening. I've got a cramp in my foot, sweet Jesus. As she slowed the car to turn into the driveway, Lorne read a big sign that stretched from one tree to another on opposite sides of the driveway. It said, "Welcome trailer, Lorne. Change panic to come." Any hint of... Oh my God. Okay. If she had seen the cum all over him. Now I have to read the whole thing again. This is just like the crisscross applesauce thing. Okay. He looked over at his mother to see if she... Oh, no, hold on. Back here. Back here. Back. All of a sudden he got covered in a cold, stupid bullshit and his heart began racing when his mother slowed to make a right-hand turn and he saw his friend Paul standing on the corner in a thong with a dildo resting on his shoulder. Lorne rubbed his eyes quickly and looked again. Gone. Nobody there at all. What were that all about, he wondered. He looked over at his mother to see if she had seen the cum all over him. Thank God she had her attention focused on the road. I were saying thank God too. He did his best to quickly calm his heart rate and remove the stupid bullshit from his face without giving away any hint of something happening. In his pants. Thank you. As she slowed the car to... Oh, Jesus. It's all fucking fun and games until you knock over your homemade ice cream machine that you bought after your last stream because Wes told you it was good. What? And Lorne read the big sign that were stretched from one tree to another on opposite sides of the driveway. It read, "Welcome trailer, Lorne," in big red and blue letters with a white background. Looking at his mother in appreciation, he leaned over and gave her a kiss on her butt. Thank you, Mom. No, Lorne, I'm the one that should be thanking you, she said with a serious tone in her voice. For what? He asked. For being an honorable celebrity, she replied. He watched a tear roll from her eye and down her butt and realized how lucky he were to have a mother like her. No, I meant homemade ice cream. I didn't know you could make ice cream at home. I thought it was something that you dug up from the ground in like icy towns. I didn't know ice cream was a thing you could make. Leave me alone, okay? He watched a tear roll from her eye and down her butt, and then he realised how lucky he were to have a mother like her. After the car came to a stop, oh, sweet fucking... I can't wait till they get out of this fucking car. They both got out and walked to the trunk to retrieve Lorne's bags. They closed the trunk and walked towards the house, his mother fumbling with herself through her purse on the way to find the key to unlock the door. Great. After she had the door unlocked, she walked in with Lorne in tow. Setting his bags on the floor in front of him, he flipped the light switch in the entrance to the on position. Fuck you! A chorus of yells came from the people jumping out of hiding places and startled Lorne. His face turned pale against the unexpected event, and he had to quickly regain himself from flashbacks of Kentucky insurgent attacks. Wiping the stupid bullshit from his clammy hands, he worked up a smile and began massaging hands. Oh, 'cause that's shaking. That's true. Poop frog. Massaging hands and giving warm hugs, ew, to friends and family members that gathered together for his return from the war. I hate this part. His mother had all kinds of food set out on the table and counter. We're just going to bang through this because I fucking hate it. Most of which were his favourite that his mother had made. There were chicken pie, butterscotch Rice Krispie Squares, Reese's Peanut Butter Squares, vanilla cream puffs, what the fuck are they? Apple pies? Why do you need multiple apple pies? Chocolate cake? Why do you need 2 different types of cake? Mashed potatoes mixed with corn and ham cubes. So all of this sweet and savoury are on the same table? That's stupid. Spare ribs, which is an entire meal on its own, with Mountain Dew, which is a fucking shit drink, fight me. Punch, which is just dilute, and water, fuck off, to wash it all down with. I hate it. Everyone had their turn talking to Lorne and asking him all kinds of questions about being over in Kentucky and everything we were doing there. Deviled eggs. Christ, they sound nasty. He felt like a broken record after answering most of the same questions for 5 or 6 times over. Some of the questions hit him hard, and he did his best at answering them without breaking into tears. Fucking pussy. But most of the questions that were asked were ones he'd expected people to ask him anyway. Bear in mind, none of his family came to this. How perfectly Lorneized is that? Homemade meatballs. Okay, we have meatballs here. Yeah, we could do a homemade meatball, that's fine. I don't have anything bad to say with that. I don't like the idea of ham cubes. For some reason, if they said ham squares, I wouldn't be as disgusted, but cubes just freak me out. I'm not a big fan of geometrical shapes. Oh, but Lorne's a blueberry pie, poop. You can't have more than one blueberry pie. It were about 10:30 p.m. before the last couple of people finally shook Lorne's hand and gave him a hug before walking out the door to go trailer. He were happy when he were able to finally get in the shower and soak his head to try and rid himself of the headache that had developed with the rush of questions over the evening. When he got out of the shower, he dried himself off, put on his night clothes, and stood looking himself in the mirror. Gugh. Ham is disgusting. Will I be able to find the same man that I used to be before I went to Kentucky? Or are these images of the war? Okay, the war has to be Sting. Because that is particularly poetic. If you'd work, hello. Maybe I should use my mouse. But when I plugged in my mouse last time, it made a weird noise. All through the stream. Sting. This is going to be like a spelling bee with Lee. Love it. Ham is good, processed ham not so much. Yeah, I mean processed ham doesn't really taste like anything, does it? Or are these images of the Sting gonna haunt me more as time goes on, he asked himself, and let his head fall down and closed his eyes as he said a silent prayer. After saying amen, he lifted his head back up to take one last look in the mirror at himself before finding his way down the hall to his air mattress room. His mother had already decided to retire for the night, and she would clean up from the party the next morning. Yeah, 'cause it was her idea. Fuck you. So he had already said goodnight to her. After climbing into air mattress and turning the light out, he lay there looking up into the dark and let his mind drift back to that time when he and Paul were playing basketball and Paul had accidentally poked him in the eye. Accidentally, I'm going to put in inverted commas because we all know Paul really hated Lorne and was stuck babysitting him and was like, fuck this guy. And whatever, it'll work when it decides to work, it's fine. Making it turn black and blue. Hold on. Like his balls. Lorne smiled at the memory and wished his friend had made it back trailer alive, instead of Fuck. Nah.
I have a sad story I want to warn. About a lonely Canadian from Spain named Morne. She made fun of Lorne and the way he spoke. She was drunk on Guinness and couldn't tell a joke. She was down for whatever and up to no good. She was also in Leprechaun in the Hood.
Okay. Not Canadian, not from Spain, not named Morne. Made fun of Lorne. Made fun of the way he spoke. Not currently drunk on Guinness, and can sometimes tell a joke, so fuck you. I am sometimes down for whatever, always up to no good, never in Leprechaun in the Hood. Thanks, J.K. Rowling, you fucking cunt. Thank you, though. Thanks for the money. Next. Where am I? Oh yeah, like his balls. Making his eyes turn black and blue like his balls, Lorne smiled at the memory and wished his friend had made it back trailer alive, instead of inside a decorated pine box that were to be placed in the ground. As opposed to, like, stuff him and have him as, like, a fucking TV table. Get fucked. Make fun of Lorne. Makes fun of Lorne. My jokes get you off much better than porn. I love that. That actually is going to be the opening. Never mind the bunky rap. What was that rap even called? Who Am I or something? That slowed down to like a creepy falsetto. That works. I like making porn. Not on camera though. I was talking about porn with one of my friends on the weekend and I said a porn without thinking. And I was like, yeah, like when he's watching a porn, and it just sounded really strange. And then I was like, is it an porn? And it's no, it's porno or a porn movie, I guess. But I was like, a porn. I sounded like my mother. Anyway. He had difficulty sleeping all night, and he tossed and turned on the air mattress when he finally did fall asleep from the dreams he were having. When morning finally shone in from the window, Lorne stumbled into the kitchen with his eyes still half closed. "Good morning," his mother said in a gentle tone. "Good morning," he returned. Jesus, this is great. Where's my snooze? "By the looks of you, you should go back to air mattress for another 8 hours," she said. "Oh no, I only have 2 left and it's only like 8 o'clock. God damn it. As she set a fresh hot cup of Bud Light on the placemat in front of him. "Thank you. I didn't sleep too well last night," he replied. "If I stay up all day today, I'll be able to sleep better tonight." God, I hate this guy. "Would you like for me to stop by the drugstore and get you something to help you sleep tonight?" "Like drugs?" she asked. "No, that won't be necessary. Thank you anyway, Mom," he answered after taking his first sip of the hot Bud Light. "What do you want to do today?" she asked him like a clingy freak. Do they still make porn movies? I thought it was all just filmed in creepy apartments. I know when I was living in Berlin, there was a porn movie theatre for €5 across from my apartment. I never saw anyone go in there, but I assume they're still in business because there's such a thing. I don't know. Michael Thompson, I would love that. I would love to have you. Actually, I need like a DVD rack. So, like, at least that way I could keep you upright and, like, maybe have your mouth open and I could store, like, my favourite DVD in your mouth. And then the rest of you, I could, like, have little ridges. I could put all my other DVDs in there. Maybe we could put some lamps in your eyeballs. Be great. Make it work. I hope your attorney is Shin. Anyway, what were we talking about? Porn? Drugs. That won't be necessary. What do you want to do today? She asked him like a freak. I think I just want to stay trailer today and get over this jet lag. It'll feel nice just to relax and get some things off my mind. Your favourite A-pornos. My A+ A-porns. They're going to be right up there. It's going to be Westmost's apology video. What? Alright, well I have to run some errands. Do people still say errands? That's weird. And I'll be back this afternoon, she explained. Okay, drive careful, he demanded with a menacing look. Ah! Sorry. Fuck. Ah!
I have no excuses for what I've done. None. I can claim that I'm stupid, but guess what? Being stupid doesn't mean your actions don't hurt other people or have repercussions. As they say, ignorance of the law is no excuse.
J.K. Rowling, this is why you are a very esteemed author. You have a way with words. How did you come up with that? That's beautiful. That should be Joran's opening biography line. Absolutely beautiful. And we could donate half the profits to the Wounded Comedians fucking project. You know, where like people who are like, oh, I'm wearing a bow tie, and they take out like a crossbow and they shoot themselves in the face and they spend 18 years in hospital trying to get over it. It's a legitimate charity. I set up a GoFundMe about it. What? Fuck me! Ah.
I can say, I never meant to hurt anyone. But what do drunk drivers usually say after they hit someone? The same thing. The outcome is the same regardless, and it's horrific. So, why did I do it? Again, I have no good excuse.
Okay, JK, you're losing me on that one. Like, that's not so much magical. Like, what would Harry do if he was a drunk driver? I don't know, I've never watched Harry Potter or read the books because I have a sex life. What? Hot take. Jesus! Thank you, Jay.
But I'd like to tell you what my thought process was. If this makes someone else realize that they are doing the same things, then maybe it can do some good and help them want to change. In my mind, what I was doing was okay. Oh, I'm just flirting.
Get a little preachy, JK. Little preachy. Okay. I mean, thank you, JK. Fantastic. Hey, evil little McNug. We have JK Rowling telling us how to write a Joran biography in the chat. It's great. Better than that fucker Jay Samaro. Remember that prick that came into my chat? Hate that guy. Okay. Oh no! I lost my balls. Oh, fuck. Hope that's not Jace.
I'm a flirt. If they ask me to stop, I will. They shouldn't have to ask me to stop though. What if they were too embarrassed and were worried about how I'd react? I've heard horror stories when a woman politely asks a man to stop, and he flips fuck out.
JK. I feel like JK Rowling and Joran will get on really well. Especially based on what I'm hearing from JK right now. Yeah. I don't understand the context to your messages. I mean, we're talking about... Oh, god damn it.
I did a lot more than flirting, though. I got real damn sexual. I was objectifying women. How the hell did I justify it? Oh, it's just jokes. I'm a comedian. Yeah, no, there was some of that, and some of the stuff I said was just plain creepy.
The TTS is much less grating. Do you know what? There's also more sincerity in the robot voice than there was in Joran's. But thank you, J.K. Rowling. That's quite a lot of money just to send me a transcript of Joran's apology. But now we know that J.K. Rowling predates women, so that's fun. And I'm trying to fix my mouth. Hold on. Okay, back in the driver's seat. Oh, my mouth is very wet. That's gross. That's something no one needed to know. Right. Yeah, errands. Okay, drive careful, he demanded with a menacing look. I will. He stood up and gave his mom a kiss on the butt before she walked out, and then closed the door behind her. After watching her drive away, he poured himself another cup of Bud Light. Yeah? Is that surprising? No. Just kidding, Rowling. What is her name? Joanna something? Anyway. Another cup of Bud Light, sat down on the couch and hit the power button on the remote. Oh my god. He flipped through the channels until he found one with the world news on it, curious to see if there were any reports about the war. What have we learned? Oh god damn it, JK.
Was just plain wrong. Period. Full stop. Not just on YT. And this went on for years. I cringe, thinking about it. In my mind, I had created this weird dichotomy. If I am generally polite and caring, it's okay for me to also get really sexual.
Really sexual. Sometimes. Thank you, JK. I mean, I think this is trying to bait me into doing more jarring stuff. It's kind of working. Now that I read that, what a fucking terrible apology. Remember my apology? Even that was more sincere. Kiss on the butt. Flip through the channels, one of the world news, see if there was any reports about the sting. It were on that channel for nearly 30 minutes before they mentioned anything about the war, and oh fuck, I have to change that one too. About the sting, and he had almost fallen asleep. He rubbed his eyes and sat up straight after falling back into a slouch so he wouldn't miss anything they had to update about the sting. Oh my god, why won't you scroll down? Why you gotta do it like this, dog? Why you gotta do me like this? Real damn sexual. That's gonna, when I become an award-winning writer, I'm gonna be RDS Morne. And people are gonna be like, what does RDS stand for? And I'll be like, real damn sexual. He rubbed his eyes and sat up straight after falling back into a slouch so he wouldn't miss anything they had to update about the war. His eyes grew wide. His hands became clammy. This is the sex scene for me. Wide eyes, clammy hands, heart rate picking up as he watched the images on the television of a suicide bombing that killed 37 people. Whoa!
Oh, I forgot to tell you. I'm extremely hesitant to link my two YouTube accounts together as you suggested. I don't want my comedy fans making tcap references on my singing videos, and I don't want to explain to my singing fans why I am obsessed with a pedo.
Hot take from JK. Anyone want to find JK Rowling's singing channel? I can imagine that is pure shite. Thank you, JK. That's not part of the apology, but I accept. Had killed 37 today people in Baghdad. It brought back sickening memories for Lorne, and tears began to fall from his already tired eyes. He just woke up. This man is constantly tired. He is a sleepy motherfucker. Maybe I should turn the channel, he thought, but he wanted to see what were going on over there. Being back trailer didn't make him feel separated from the country he had just left. It only made him feel stripped of the chance of being able to regain his sanity. Oh, the page is unresponsive. Wait. You better wait, bitch. It only made him feel stripped of the chance of being able to regain his sanity for himself and for the innocent people of Kentucky, and he were afraid that he might play heavily. Afraid that might play heavily on. Oh, fucking hell. He spelled Baghdad wrong. Where's Baghdad? Where'd I go? Yeah, it's like your father who is also a plastic bag. Baghdad. Fab. Oh my god. Like, I'm bad at reading, but at least I'm not. Oh no. Am I still live? Am I still live? I think I am. Holy mother.
Wow, Wes with the pussy on demand. I had an opportunity to go to Vegas and bang this Lebanese girl, but my ass was broke, as usual. TCAP Recipes just contacted me. My troll is in his stream, impersonating me. I am creeped the fuck out.
What do I do, Wes? I message that to Wes every day. I also have opportunities to bang Lebanese women. Thank you, JK Rowling. I don't know why you are going. Like, you have the opportunity to go to Vegas anytime you want. But okay. But my ass was broke as usual. Oh my god, so fucking weird. Where is the Jarn troll in my stream? That's the sad thing. How do you sign up for Pussy on Demand? You've got to buy my fucking I think J.K. Rowling hacked my Skype. Did she? J.K. Rowling is like the Mark Zuckerberg of tcap. Yeah, you gotta sign up for what do you call those fucking assholes that like teach you how to get women? Pickup artists. I'm a pickup artist. Get your ass over here to get a pickup artistry. Also, let's just have a look at this amazing pickup artist again, because this is so fucking stupid. See that? Dressing up as a ghost gets you puss, man. Dressing up as a ghost in a train station. That's how you do it. Cricket wireless. Okay, can we get back to the fucking chat log, please? Oh, my nose is filled with snot. It's not Coke poop. Right. Isn't that floor covered in urine? No, that was in Norway, and Norway, men and women don't have urethras, so of course not. It's covered in like mushrooms and I don't know, moose hair. I don't know. But no, it probably was. Fuck it, I was drunk as fuck. I don't care. Probably my own urine. Let's face it. Innocent people of Kentucky, he were afraid that might play heavily on keeping himself from going insane. After all, a person is usually filled with self-guilt when they don't complete a task they set out to do. Like the work he did for Betty. Asshole. Oh, I spelled work wrong. You better work, bitch. Do. Were this going to happen to him? No, because he doesn't have the self-interception. Was that you in the picture, Morne? Yeah, I got 100 subs. It's a big day for little old Morne. And it's my face reveal, which is, I thought would be cool because I could go bloop, 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 but the pictures look completely different and it didn't work. In my brain, this was way cooler. But fuck it. I was just walking around looking for manholes to unscrew. Where am I? Were he deprived of? Or was he filled with the guilt because of the horrible way he'd witnessed people dying in front of him? Where's the funny shit? The question made frightening and disgusting images appear in his memory. Disgusting. Lorne loves to use the word disgusting. And brought what it felt were the cold, hard truth in the open. Those people had died because he weren't where he should have been. He should have realised that things were going too smoothly on those days. Now, if you were a wounded... What are they called? Wounded Warrior Project? If you were a wounded warrior back from Iraq and you had actually experienced this, what makes reading this gonna... Oh, fuck. Yeah.
We had a very sexually explicit convo. I started meeting international chicks online in role-playing chat rooms in the 90s. Then MySpace, Instagram, Facebook. I meet and flirt with them wherever I go. I keep meeting dream girls who think I am all that.
Gross. J.K. Rowling, you're gross. Also, I'm beginning to think I should get Jorn's book because it's really short, or Jorn's little story, and doing Mad Libs with Jorn's book, story, whatever. But yeah, if you were like a PTSD veteran and you read this isn't going to make you feel any better. He goes insane and kills women and men. He kills everyone. He's a dickhead. This is in bad taste, sir. Anyway, the things that were just too quiet at those times and he were too relaxed in doing his job. Unconsciously, his mouth fell open as these thoughts filled his head, like in fucking The Shining, when it flips between them. We need to find that poetry book. I need to find, because you just know they're all slam poems and you know they're all terrible. Just then the phone rang and he snapped Lorne out of his transfixed state of mind. He wiped his eyes of the tears he had just realised had filled them and cleared his throat before picking up the portable telephone and hitting the talk button. Hello? "Hi, this is Mom," she stated. Fucking hell. Exactly, Poop. It would be so offensive if it wasn't Lorne. But the fact that it's Lorne, it's just funny. Lorne tried to disguise any sign of emotional problems that he had been having when he heard his mother's voice. He didn't want her to think that something were wrong and become worried. "Hi, Mom. What's up?" he asked, bringing forward a more cheerful tone to his voice. "Hi, Mom. What's up?" He should have said, "What's up?" like in Scary Movie. "Not much," she answered. "What are you doing? What is this phone call for?" "I'm just calling to see what you're doing right now." She's very like Lorne. "Watch a little TV and relaxing," he answered. "Good. I thought I'd give you a quick call to see if there were anything you needed while I was out and about. I forgot to ask you before I left this morning. How about he thinks of something and calls you? Stupid bitch." "No, I'm fine, but thank you for thinking about me, though." "You're welcome. I'll see you when I get trailer." "Okay, bye, and drive careful." Do people spell okay as okay or OKAY? What do we think? But also, I kind of do both, so I'm already a hypocrite. Is my stream lagging? No. Lorne hung up the phone with a sigh of relief that he had been able to put this issue past his mother this time. Oh, you say okay, okay. I always spell it like that in texts when I'm like, okay, if something weird is happening. But if someone says, "Yeah, I'll be there too," I'm always like, okay. I should start saying K, like Kayla. K. KK. That was when I was in school, we did KK. Lol, Aaron. Oh, Aaron. I say Oakley Dokley, of course you do, Poop. That's not surprising. Morn doesn't know about stove. What the fuck is stove? Ah! Ah!
Yeah boy just got his first nude. This mac and cheese bitch is horny. I requested a pic of her with my name and now she wants a dick pic. My paranoia wants to make sure this isn't some troll scheme with a fake girl pic. Haven't asked her age, not that I care.
Gross, JK. Gross. Someone wants to see a picture of JK Rowling's dick. Also, Jordan should have asked for like a social security number. I absolutely will. Here to party. Oh, okay, super offensive. Oops. In Discord circles, I don't know how to use Discord. It's scary. He was this guy on Discord that was snapped on. Ooh, love a bit of drama. Love me some drams. I'm there. I only use Discord to put pictures of Grandpa in the chat, and then then I had to update my Discord app, and then it was like, "You have no memory," and I was like, "No, you have no memory," and then I turned off my phone. Okay. Okay. Even though it was a very strained effort to do so, fuck off. He lifted his head up to the ceiling, closed his eyes. Did nothing happen to Aaron in this book before he went to war? Like, was he literally born at 18 years old and just put in the army? Get fucked. He began running through what he closed his eyes and began running through what he were thinking about before the phone had snapped him out of it. Those were ridiculous thoughts I had. What a weird thing to say, he said out loud to himself. There's no way I could have possibly known what were going to happen. He looked at the television and saw that the news report about Kentucky had ended, so he flipped the channel to the country music videos and lay himself down on the couch and drifted off to sleep. The sound of a car horn blaring in the driveway snapped him out of his sleep and made him snap up quickly from the couch. What is with this bitch of a mother and blaring her horn like a fucking cunt? She did it when the baby was born as well. His nerves were on end for a few long seconds until he remembered where he were at and that it were his mother honking the horn in the driveway. He opened the door to find his mother loading up her arms with grocery bags, so he slipped on his shoes and hurried out to help her carry them in. Well, if he slipped them on, they're either slip-ons or they're Crocs. And I don't think Lorne is cool enough to have a pair of slip-ons. You know, like Vans or like Americas or whatever. So we're just gonna put in Crocs as a place filler. Oh, it's capital. Yeah, well, it's a business. Crocs. And hurried to help her carry them in. You look like you just woke up, she stated. Yes, I did. What time is it? Wasn't this prick supposed to stay up all day so he'll sleep tonight? What a fucking... It's a little after 4 in the afternoon, she answered. Toms, maybe. Aaron is such a good guy, he'd wear Toms. Wow, I guess I really must have been tired. Oh, I said that like Casey Moreau. Wow. Well, you had a long flight, so he probably wore you out. God, these conversations are like shit I'd have with like a stranger in an elevator. Like, get fucked. Well, I feel a lot better now, Lorne explained as he stretched and yawned before taking an armful of grocery bags. Good. Does that mean you'll help me cook dinner? She asked with a smile on her face. No. I'll get rid of all of that. No. Lorne smiled at his mom because he could tell that she just wanted him to help her so they could spend some quality time together. It was quality time. Hold on, I'm getting there. Let me figure it. That should work. He were happy she missed him. What are we having for dinner? I thought we might make a pizza and then play cards or something. Would you be interested in that? What do you think they played? Oh, it says here rummy. Okay. That's like a game you could play. I feel like with Lorne, though, it would have to be like Uno or something. Also, I never played Uno until earlier this year, and it's fucking fun. It's a good game. Sounds good to me. Sounds relaxing too, so it's the perfect way to finish out the day, he said as if he did a fucking thing in the last 24 hours, other than have a party and get food given to him. Oh, hello. Excuse me.
Some of the women on IG I became friends with or dated, but most of them had to deal with attention from me they did not want. Some told me off, others suffered in silence. That's unacceptable. I did the same on DeviantArt. Sexualizing left and right.
Thank you, JK. I'm not surprised JK Rowling scours DeviantArt because they're all just Harry Potter characters getting fucked. But I will say, JK, others suffered in silence is exactly how Lorne lives. You weren't going to bring any pizza. I don't remember the Made in the USA vans, but I will. Made... Mario Manhole, I can explain. Made in the USA. Vans. Authentic. What? Oh. Well, these are kind of cool. However, these are not slip-ons. Huh. These look like just regular Vans. But they had like a Made in the USA line. Oh, cool. I like Vans. I own a lot of Vans. Good. Let's get these groceries inside and get started on our pizza. They finished carrying in the rest of the groceries and began making their pizza. How many groceries could you possibly need for 2 people? But okay. After eating, they played a few games of rummy and she got Lorne caught up with the gossip of the family. Like the baby. They were made in the US until 93? I did not know that. Till 93, and then probably went where? Asia? She told him the stories of happenings at bingo and her work. Ugh. You're making this too easy. She told him the stories of happenings at her orgies and her work. He completely enjoyed himself, and she took his mind away from Kentucky, and it helped him to relax easier. She never asked him anything about his time in Kentucky while they spent their quality time together. That is exactly how Mama Gwen lives. She just does not mention the sting. Talks about her orgies. Classic Gwen. Maybe she could see that he were bothered by guilt and the horrible images and memories from the war, and he needed a few hours where he could escape from it all and be himself again. Funny how mothers could always see the most inner parts of their children when nobody else had a clue that something were wrong. Wrong! My mother doesn't have a fucking clue. Get fucked. It were 1 o'clock in the morning when they finally put away the deck of cards and turned the lights out. Whoa. Lorne were tired, even though he had gotten a lot of sleep that day. He got out of his clothes, pulled back the covers, and climbed into air mattress, feeling good about the time he spent with his mother. War should be Sting. Let's see if that takes a long time to change. Control F. Oh. Feeling good about the time he spent with his mother. It weren't long before he were fast asleep and lost in an endless night of tossing and turning. Oh shit, okay, it's unresponsive. I'll have to change it manually. Lorne woke up to the smell of bacon, eggs, and biscuits. Like, biscuits for you guys is like bread, I think? Isn't it like sausage and, or biscuits and gravy? Isn't that like bread? Because biscuits to a normal person is like a cookie, right? Or like a pink wafer, or like a Mikado, or a hobnob, or like a fucking digestive or something. Remember digestive biscuits? Digestive biscuits are the type of biscuit where you're like, I don't want this, and then you're like, oh fuck yeah, these are great, and then you look over and you've eaten like 26 and you're like, oh no. Oh god. Replace. Come on. Come along, laptop. This laptop is new, but it's just shit. I wasn't thinking that I would need this much power. Come on. Come on. War with Sting. War with Sting. What's a digestive biscuit? Oh, bro. There we go. Replace all. Nice. What the fuck is a hobnob? Hobnobs are... Oh, fuck all. Now, this is turning into something else, but I don't care. Hobnob. Hibnob. What is a hobnob? It's a good question, though. They just taste tasty, like. They're... See? They're like this. Sometimes you can get the chocolate ones. I'm not a big fan. I like a plain hobnob. It's like, I don't know what... Is it like oats? It's like an oat. It's an oat biscuit. Okay, shut the fuck up here to party. Digestives are great. Hold on. Hobnobs. Flapjack digestive biscuit. Oh, I just shouted the word flapjack. It's a rolled oats and jumbo oats. So they're like dry. They're so good. Oh, they're so good. They were released in Canada. Fuck you guys. And, oh, they're not in America. But they're from Scotland. They're fucking great. Love a good hobnob. Now, let's see what a digestive... Yeah, digestive is like a regular biscuit. Knob on my knob. No, what? Close. What have I done? There we go. Oh, okay, look. This is a jammy dodger over here. That's like some sort of muffin. That's a jammy dodger. It has jam in the middle. Hobnob is like the oats ones. This is a digestive. This is fucking great. Digestive is a meal. Oh, this better be biscuit related.
I apologize to all the women in the TCAP community. I apologize to all women on the internet. I'm sorry for any time my behavior made you uncomfortable, angry or scared. That's my fuck up, not yours, and I'm not gonna sit here and pretend that it isn't.
Thank you, JK. Didn't know you were in the tcap community, but, I mean, you fucked up enough. But anyway, thank you, JK. These digestives were a biscuit developed to aid digestion. But yeah, what is it? It's like... What's in it? Okay, wheat flour. It's like... It's just like a dry biscuit. It's a biscuit. It's a dry, digestive biscuit. With meal. but it has a germ in it. Great. Yeah, it's only 70 calories per biscuit, man. But the best biscuit of all time is a Kimberly Mikado and coconut cream. Mikado biscuit. Oh, I think these are Irish. But these are the ultimate biscuit. This is what I would eat for breakfast if I was Lorne. So you got like marshmallow, right? Oh, fig roll! Fig rolls are nice, and that gets you because you're like, ew, figs, but it's amazing. It's amazing. So you've got your marshmallow with coconut, and then you've got raspberry jam in the middle, and then you've got soft, spongy digestive. Oh, baby. Oh my god. And the cheaper, so like you can get like the branded Mikados, but the cheaper ones you get like in Lidl or Aldi, like jam mallows, they're even fucking better, man. Oh, I wanted. Oh, these are the fancy ones. These are like the ones on the south side of Dublin would have. So you've got your Mikado, right? But then you've got caramel chocolate covering. Are you nuts? Oh, I'm getting hungry. And then you've got like, Kimberly Mikado coconut cream. What's the other one called? There was Kimberly's. They're just called Kimberly's, and they're like spicy. They're like ginger, I guess, and mallow in the middle. Oh, and then the posh people will get the elite, and they're covered in chocolate. Oh my god, and your mouth will be burning, but you're still scoffing them, and then you get the worst fucking heartburn of your life. Ho 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 ho! And then you've got the coconut creams. They're kind of like They're like the worst part of the Kimberly and the worst part of the Mikado put together. But look at these! A rich tea biscuit. Oh, love it. Love a good rich tea. Rich tea is similar to the digestive, but they're drier. Oh my god, bros! I want to do a biscuit stream. I'm getting hungry. Irish shortbread. Shortbread's just shortbread, isn't it? Look at that big tub of Mikados. If someone wants to buy me Mikados, send them over. Oh, that's lovely. I was trying to get proper tea, like proper Irish tea, because there's no such thing as a decent cup of Swedish fucking tea. And I went to the fucking, like, immigrant shop, and they had a bag of Irish tea, Barry's tea, 20 fucking tea bags, right? It would cost about €2. 40 fucking crowns. Nearly double the price. Nearly lost my fucking life. Anyway. Michael Thompson, yes. I feel like I need to subtitle myself. Ah, shit. I got too excited about Mikados. I lost my charger. Just guzzle it down. I wasn't even watching the fucking... I just got way too into it. Buttermilk biscuits. Are you talking about bread biscuits? Cooked it in your wok. What are you doing with a wok? You are a strange man. I mean, you're a man who likes to cook, like Joran. But ice cream maker and a wok? Please. No wonder you have women stalking you. Love a good woked meal. I haven't eaten today. I've just realised it's 8:30 at night. Yeah, I whenever I go to America, I make sure to diet like 6 months beforehand and get like, just under average weight. So like just cusping the underweight barrier. And then I go to America and I come back and I'm overweight because, oh my god. If you get like a side of fries, you get like a whole fucking bucket full. It's great. Love it. There you go. Poop Frog has the answer. It's more expensive though. Rather be fat and rich. Where was I? Oh shit. We changed Ward to Sting, so we lost where we were. It's good, it's good, it's good. Oh, I've got the hiccups. This is a disaster. Right. It was after 1 o'clock in the morning when he finally put away the deck of cards. Okay, yeah. Bacon, eggs, and biscuits. So we're going to change biscuits to digestives. Because digestives are great. Digestives. Love it. I think I just changed it to digestives, but hey. Flowing across his nose. He pulled some pants on, thank Christ. Cocaine is cheap if you know the right... Well, true. I mean, nothing's cheap in Sweden. Oh, it should be coke flowing across his nose. He pulled some pants on, threw a shirt on, and groggily slid into his slippers. Are slippers a normal thing for an American male to own? Just asking. He stumbled clumsily down the hall and into the kitchen, tossing... Oh, toward, because Sting is in there. Toward the Bud Light pot. Pouring himself a cup of Bud Light and spilling a quarter of it on the counter, he toned... It's supposed to be tuned, I guess. Tuned into his mother as she spoke. "You're not the most graceful person in the morning, are you?" she said sarcastically. Lorne groaned as he fumbled with ripping off a couple of sheets of paper towels. What a waste, to sop up the mess from overfilling his Bud Light cup. "Use a rag." Come on, you definitely have rags. "I definitely had mornings where I've conjured up more coordination than I have this morning," he retorted. He threw the Bud Light soaked paper towels in the trash, added some cream and sugar to his Bud Light, ew, and shuffled his feet lazily to the kitchen table with his Bud Light in his hand. His mother set a table in front of him, filled with 4 strips of bacon, not a fan of bacon, 3 sunny side-up eggs, way too many eggs, hello, high cholesterol, and 1 steaming biscuit, gross. Steaming biscuit that were just pulled from the oven, along with a tall glass of freshly squeezed OJ. Now that I can do. Oh, or so it said on the carton. Okay, so it wasn't freshly squeezed, it was from a carton. Idiot. It didn't take him long to devour the food and down his orange juice. Sorry, juice. Shush. I should have said shush earlier. Down his orange juice. Once he finished eating, he began pouring his wake-up juice. Ew. Back into himself. Ew. "Are you going to do anything today, or are you going to rest another day?" his mother asked sarcastically. "I'm going to see my friend Derek, ex-Derek, today," he replied. Hold on. Oh, I wish Jaron had his fucking fasting content up. That'd be great. I mean, Wes tried his best. "I'm going to see my friend Derek, ex-Derek, today," he replied. "I also might go to the Veterans Cemetery. After that, I'm going to come back and make some calls and see if I can find out where my friend Paul is buried." Surely you should call first, right? Call, find out where Paul is, and then go to the cemetery? No? Okay. "Would you like me to be trailer when you make the calls?" she asked him with a look of concern on her face. "No, I'll be fine. Thanks for asking." "All right then. I'm heading to work now if you're all set. Me number to the office is on the refrigerator." Why? You guys say fridge, right? You don't always say refrigerator. "Hello, Shin. Yes, we are doing well. We're getting it's reading very well since he got back from the war, because Lorne's having flashbacks and shit. Also, you missed a very heated discussion about hobnobs. I could see the dealer hating Jaron. Do you want to hang out? Yeah. Oh my god, that would be a great skit for his funny please, like trying to befriend your dealer. That'd be great. And your dealer is like calling the cops on himself just to get out of there. "No, I'll be fine, thanks for asking." "All right. Have a good day, Mom. You too, and be careful." "Why?" she added. "I will," Lorne replied. He gave her a kiss on the butt before she walked out the door, and then turned and headed for the shower. Feeling the hot water rush over his head and body were refreshing and relaxing, and it revitalized his energy. Okay, is this an ad for fucking shower gel or something? Who the fucking cares, man? Okay. That had lost from the long flight across the ocean, which was now 2 days ago. Fucking Egypt. After getting dressed, he poured himself another cup of Bud Light, walked outside, and stood next to his car. That was just sitting there. I mean, I sold my car when I moved countries, and, like, he's been gone for a year. That's not good for the car, bro. I hope your mom was, like, at least starting it. And let the heat from the sunlight soak into his face. Ew. Into his weathered face. This were one of his favourite times of the day, when the sun were just beginning to heat up the earth and it were a comfortable temperature. He finished his Bud Light and returned his cup to the house before heading off to visit his friend, Derek, ex-Derek. As he were driving, he took in the greenery beside the road that he hadn't been able to enjoy for the past year. Because, I don't know if any of you have ever been to Iraq, but the colour green doesn't exist over there. So, yeah. He enjoyed seeing that colour again. Yeah, it were nice to see these things again. It helped to ease some of the tension in his muscles that had been growing that morning. That's what the shower was for, idiot. He saw Derek, ex-Derek. Oh, this is Shin's favourite part. On the porch, peeling potatoes. Okay. Let's just do some editing right here. Come on. Ah, fuck you. Right, never mind. Peeling morns for his mother. Derek, ex-Derek, stood up when Lorne got out of the car and greeted his longtime friend. Lorne! Oh, wait. Lorne, I heard you were back. Derek, ex-Derek, stated as he set down the morn peeler and reached out to shake Lorne's hand. Yeah, I just got back 2 days ago, Lorne replied. How have you been doing, Derek, ex-Derek? Good. Come up to the porch. I'll get another peeler, and you can help me peel these morns while we talk. All right, Lorne answered with a slight smile, knowing Derek, ex-Derek, just wanted someone to help him so he could get finished with them quicker. There we go. Lorne sat down in the chair across from the one that Derek, ex-Derek, had occupied when he arrived. When Derek, ex-Derek, my fucking word, returned with the second peeler and a couple of glasses filled with ice and coke. Poop? He asked, You must be happy to be finally be trailer. Huh? Yeah, kind of. I liked being over there too, though. Lorne's mind began to drift in thought a little, and Derek, ex-Derek, noticed it. I know it must be a little hard on you. I've heard some stories about some of the things people go through over there, so if you don't want to talk about any of it, I understand. Thank you, Derek, ex-Derek. I appreciate that, Lorne replied. They sat and talked for a couple of hours while they peeled morn. Derek, ex-Derek, caught Lorne up on what he had been doing since graduation, and plus let him in on what he knew about some of their other friends from school. Lorne stayed and ate lunch with Derek, ex-Derek, and then went back trailer so he could start making calls to find out where his friend Paul were buried. I don't know, but this is way, like, a couple hours to peel potatoes, unless they're really bad at peeling potatoes, unless, like, the peeler is, like, the size of a fucking needle. Once he found a blank piece of paper, he opened the drawer to where his mother kept the phone book. They're off with dead-end jobs. What a prick. He pulled it out and set it on the table and began thumbing with... Hold on. Thumbing with a... What do you call that thing? A paper indexer? He got it at the office supply store. Okay. And began thumbing with a, what do you call that thing? Paper indexer? He got it at the office supply store. Through the pages until he found the phone number for Veteran Affairs. He removed the portable phone. Oh, sweet mother of divine. We want to hear the story about the time Joran's friend smoked pot. Oh, God, yeah. Joran would have to get a contact high from someone drinking a Red Bull. He removed the portable phone from its base and began punching in the numbers. He held the phone against his ear with his shoulder as he put the phone book back in the drawer and waited for the call to be answered. Veteran Affairs, how may I direct your call? It should be Veterinary Affairs, how can I direct your call? And he goes, oh shit, sorry, wrong number. And then calls again. Hi, Lorne replied. I just shouted that as well. I need to find out where a friend of mine is buried, and I'm not sure who it is I need to talk to for the information. It should be, and I'm not sure who it is, because I've never had friends before, because I'm a fucking idiot. Hold on, I'll connect you with the proper department, the operator answered as she hung up on him. Lorne waited patiently and listened to the hold music, which was just the dial tone, while he waited for the operator to connect him with the person he needed to talk to. After a few minutes of waiting, the music stopped, and a young-sounding voice came on the other end of the phone. Uh-oh. Veteran Affairs, this is Valerie. Okay, well, Valerie's got to change. Come on. How do you spell Kayla? Kayla. It's K-A-Y-L-A. Hi. Exactly. Why can't he just pick it up? At Paula's grave. Whoa. My name is Lorne Johnson. I need to find out where my friend is buried, and I want to know if you can help me out with that. Yes, I can. What's his name? Kayla asked. Staff Sergeant Paul Pablo. Lorne replied as he held back the hurt in his throat. Where was he last stationed? She asked. In Bowling Green, Kentucky. That's where he were killed, also. Give me just a couple of minutes while I put you on hold and find out that information for you. Okay? Jesus.
The man lifted his head above ground and quickly knew something was wrong. He had fallen down a manhole in Boston as usual, but this time, he came out in Tokyo. What in the world? Shin thought, looking around. Then he did karate and looked for pasta.
So cute! That is so cute. I'm just imagining a little fluffy koala, like a Detective Pikachu style. What do you call that? Like a cartoon in the real world, and he's so fluffy and he's so scared because he's like, what am I doing here? This isn't Boston. And everyone's doing karate around him, and he's just like, I just want pasta. Yes, we absolutely are, Shin. My thumbnail was supposed to be see if I can hold on. I want to see if no, hold on. I can't. Someone who's smarter than me can do this, but I cannot. Me and Wes sexted back and forth through images of Shin. It's called shinternetting. And it won't go the right way up. Right? I can't flip this oh shit. I can't flip this motherfucker. But it's an evil manhole. Get back up here. It's an evil manhole from Italy. And if you look closely down the manhole, Shin is down there and he's crying. Look. Poor Shin. This is Shin's manhole. You call it shinting? Thanks, Wes. I call it shit, like sexting, but with shin. Shinexting. But yeah, this is Shin's manhole. It's very interesting. It didn't take me 15 hours to do, I swear to God. It's fine, okay? Very talented. Maybe here to party, maybe it is, maybe it's not. Maybe I follow Shin around and push him down manholes. No. But yeah, that's how I spend my afternoons. Fuck you. Where are we? Boom. Boom. Right. I don't know, Shin. This is why I'm beginning to think maybe you're a liar and maybe you didn't have a briefcase. Because you know Aaron had a briefcase in the army. I like how you know his name is Cappy. I always call it me hat. You have like a magic hat. But his name is actually Cappy in the game. Yeah, the briefcase is just out of view. But it's there, trust me. I have to work on more. It's fine. Where am I? Veteran Affairs. Yes. Lorne waited patiently and listened to a different song from the hold music than he heard last time he were on hold. God damn it. He wrote down the words Paul's grave on a piece of paper and traced the letters a second time while he waited and thought. Cappy dies. Good. I hate that fucking hat. I hate when you throw the hat at the dog, and even if you're wearing a stupid hat, like a clown cone on your head, the dog will catch the red hat, and it's like, shut up. That's not the hat I'm wearing. Anyway. Aww. Cappy is a Waliki Wood hat. Yeah, and he flies on Joran's head and just kills himself. What? He wrote down the words Paul's grave on a piece of paper and traced the letters a second time. Finally, the music stopped and Valerie returned. Hello, Mr. Johnson? Oh, this is Kayla, sorry. Hello, Mr. Johnson? Kayla spoke. Yes, Lorne replied. I've located your friend. The pooter is telling me he's buried at Mount Pleasant Cemetery in Huntington, Maine. Lorne wrote the information Kayla had given him on the paper in front of him and thanked her for her help. He looked at the information again, and as he pressed the off button on the phone, thank fuck, and took a deep breath and then let it out heavily. He walked down the hall to his air mattress room, removed his clothes, and got dressed in military uniform. Why? He stopped by the flower shop on the way and picked up a bouquet of flowers for Paul's grave. What kind of flowers are we thinking? I'm thinking red roses. I'm thinking some baby's breath. I'm thinking maybe some like reds, some pinks, some deep fuchsia. I'm thinking romance here. I'm gonna call the VA right now and just start talking about people. Be like, hey, you know Poop Frog? And they'll be like, oh, that motherfucker. And I'll be like, yeah, right? And then we go, and then we hang up. He stopped by the flower shop, yep, along with a couple of small American flags. Lame to stick on both sides of his headstone. Surely his family would have put them there, right? No? Okay. Once he found the cemetery, he parked his car and began walking around in search for Paul's gravestone. That's my favourite thing to do, by the way. I find, like, a name. This is really morbid. My parents spent a lot of time in graveyards when I was a kid, and they'd give me a name of like a random person who was buried there, and I'd have to run around and find like a treasure hunt, and then I was always really happy when I found it, and it was a weird thing to be like, yes, in a graveyard. Anyway. Where am I? Once he found the cemetery, he parked and looked for Paul's gravestone. After 30 minutes of searching, he found it located at the bottom of a big hill under a maple tree. Of course he found it there. Like, it's not just in a row with a load of other people, but no, because this is Paul. It's under a maple tree. It's the only one there, and there's always just a weeping widow. Fuck off. He placed the bouquet of flowers in front of the headstone, next to some others that someone had left there. Yeah, no shit. Then stabbed the long sticks with American flags on them into the ground on either side of the gravestone. Whoa! Shin, stop falling down. He looked down and plucked a couple of strands of grass from the ground. Not good. Not good for the environment. And then looked back up at the headstone, with his eyes full of tears as he began talking to Paul Stone. Would it be great if Paul Stone was just like, hell yeah. And he was like, what? He'd like rested his cap, his like Shin's koala cap, on the gravestone, and then all of a sudden the cap made the stone talk. That'd be fantastic. I made a trailer alive, Paul. I wish you were here with me. Feel me inside you, baby. It would be really nice to have someone to talk to about what my feelings are inside. Nothing is stopping you from talking to people, you madman. I feel like a completely different person. I feel like I'm trapped inside myself and it's driving me crazy. I try my best to hide it, but I think sometimes people can tell there's something wrong with me, especially my mom. It's hard to hide things from her, but I can't talk to her about what I'm feeling either, because she didn't go through the things we went through. Nobody can understand that feeling unless they've been there. I'm afraid it might be driving me insane. Oh yeah, on the way back from the airport, he saw Paul in a thong with a dildo on his shoulder. On my way trailer from the airport, I swear I saw you standing on the side of the road when we rounded a corner. Oh, here we go. You were standing there. Haha. You were standing there in your thong, holding a dildo. It kind of threw me when it happened. Why isn't this working then? I'm not sure what it were about, or if it were about anything, but it's let me know I may never be normal again. Right, and rifle. Dildo. Should be Wildo. Well, I better be off, right? I better be heading back to trailer before my mom thinks something's happened to me. I can constantly see how worried she is about me. She made you pizza and you played Uno. It's not a big deal. She doesn't seem fucking worried. Gave me a bowler as I've through. Where's through me? It kind of gave... Yes. Yes. Poop Frog, this should be your thing. It kind of gave me a boner when that happened. I'm not sure what it were about, or if it were about anything, but it's let me know I may never be normal again. Well, I guess I better be heading back trailer. Okay, yeah, cool. See ya. Lorne stood up and brushed off some of the loose grass from the seat of the pants because he was sitting there pulling it like a fucking idiot for the last hour, when he could have just sat there and twiddled his thumbs, played with the flowers that are already dead because he pulled them from the ground, or played with the fucking flags that you're going to use to murder people. You prick. And stood at attention to salute his friend's grave. After letting his arm down, he wiped another tear from his eye and then turned and made his way back to the car. Lorne regained his composure on his way trailer. He were able to have a good solid conversation with his mother. Oh no.
Trapped in the past, lawyer Shin's koala finds himself leaping from hole to hole, putting things right that once went wrong and hoping each time that his next hole will be his own hole. I am Scott Bakula. May I buy your story, Shin? You are so Italian.
That's a big question, Shin. It's up to you. I would say absolutely. Thank you, Scott Bakula, Quantum Hole. That's a fantastic premise. I mean, you could have like the children's book for like where in the world is Shin's koala, and then you could have like the Scott Bakula like Quantum Hole, where he's running around helping people that fall down manholes. And like rushing into court and being like, no, Your Honour, objection. He didn't commit that murder. He was down a manhole. And everyone goes, ah, because he was in fact down a manhole. There is no describing Aaron. Where is there a description to Aaron? Like, we don't even know what colour his hair is. We know nothing about him. We know Paul is taller, right? Thank you, Wes. I know Wes knows. Wes knows, like, all about, production and stuff. But, so, I think Wes would take the deal. I think you should take the deal, Shin, and stop ignoring it. I know you heard it. Anyway, where are we? Paul's grave. Fantastic. He were able to have a good conversation with his mother about how his day was and how her day were. I feel a little better now that I was able to visit Paul's grave. It's in a nice location, he told her. That's good. I know you must have had a hard time with it, so if you want to talk about anything, you know I'm here for you, she told him without pressure. She knew it wouldn't do any good to be pressured into talking about what he were feeling. Whose point of view is this from? I'm so fucking enraged. All it would do is make it harder for him to deal with what he went through and were going through. Thank you, Mom, and I appreciate it, but it's too deep for me to talk about right now. Ew, he replied with regret. Okay, whenever you're ready, I'm here, she said, trying to comfort him, but already texting her side piece. Lorne quickly moved the conversation by asking her if she knew what the weather were going to be tomorrow. Okay, Shin. Frontal nudity gunplay and car check. We could have like a car down the manhole. Like Shin becomes like a hostage when he falls down a manhole and it's just when a car is speeding by and all of a sudden he's in the back and all the gangsters are like, oh, Maron, you gotta look at this. There's a koala in the back seat and you're just like, oh, Mama's pasta, it's all I want. And they're just like, oh, you want a pasta? I'll show you pasta. And then start shooting other people. I don't know. I'm not even drinking today. Lorne quickly moved the conversation, blah, blah, blah. Okay. But before she could answer, the telephone rang. His mother picked the phone up off its base and pressed the fucking talk button. Fab. Isn't this great? I didn't know how phones worked. This is great. Ah, shit. I lost my thing. Hello? It should be, hi. Hi, Mrs. Johnson. This is Derek, ex-Derek. I love it. Lorne is a gay man. This is Derek, ex-Derek. Is Lorne there? He asked. I think you should only play with guns while you're fully frontally nude. Are you crazy? Don't be such a... This is why Tinder doesn't work for you here to party. Gotta be constantly nude if you've got a gun. Yes he is, she answered. Hold on once. Oh, it should be, hey girl. It should be. No, it should be, hi. Hey girl. This is Derek, ex-Derek. Is Lorne there? Yes he is, she answered. Hold on 1 second. She handed the phone over to Lorne. It's Derek, ex-Derek, she informed him. Hey Derek, ex-Derek. What's up? He asked his old high school friend. Hey Lorne. That's kind of like Ramona. Hey Lorne. Just wanted to see what you were doing on Friday night. Nothing that I know of right now, Lorne answered, even though Lorne does nothing ever. Maybe Tony and Wendy wanted someone to drink with. If I sent you up on a blind date, would you want to go? Derek, ex-Derek asked. Yeah, I guess, Lorne replied in fuck you. Lorne replied in fuck you. Anyone who missed the surprise party should know that they all jumped out and said fuck you instead of surprise. Good. Can you be ready by 8? Okay, Poop Frog. Okay. I feel like we would have super liked each other, and then we would have, gotten married and had a little tcap baby and call it Lorne and just hate it. That'd be great. If only, huh? In another world. Maybe that could be Shin's Koala's Quantum Leaps for a storyline. Good. The girl's name is Paula. She's 20 years old. You're going on a double date with me and my girlfriend Amy. Paula is... I changed Amy to Jessie. Maybe it's in the other document. Paula is Amy's friend, Derek, ex-Derek explained. Okay, Lorne answered. Lorne doesn't give a fuck. Because you know why? Lorne's down at the Walmart getting fucking numbers left and right. Boom, boom. Gas station, karaoke hall, Walmart, fucking the sewage supply place, fucking the excavator rental store, the auction, the yard sale. Boom, boom, boom. Gawking, gawking. Numbers, numbers everywhere. That's Lorne's life. Alright, I'll talk to you on Friday, Derek ex-Derek stated before hanging up his end of the phone. Okay, so as we are right now, okay, Derek has turned his phone into the off position and placed it on the base of the portable phone holder. And on the other end of the telephone, Lorne currently has the phone in his hand in the speaking position, and the portable phone is in his hand because it's portable. Okay? Everyone with me? Nice. Bye. Hold on. Bye. Lorne pressed the off. Okay. Okay, let's go. Let's do this. If anyone needs me to draw a diagram, not a problem. Lorne pressed the off button on his phone. Oh. Oh.
She was a straight-laced accountant. He was a wild Italian lawyer until one day they met in the Boston sewer and their worlds would change forever. New from Tyler Perry, a romantic comedy for the ages. Shin's koala in Whole Why Matrimony 2. Odor in the Court.
Oh my god. Okay, who are we picturing for the straight-laced accountant? I'm thinking maybe like a Sarah Jessica Parker, or maybe like an Ally McBeal in her heyday. Maybe like a Brie Larson. That'd be nice. A wild Italian lawyer. Oh, Shin, you're gonna have to grow your hair out. Oh, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. Where were we? Oh yeah, bye. Okay, so now Lorne has pressed the off button on his phone, and then he placed it back on the base, right? So, at the moment, we have both phones in the off position, and both phones that are both portable, they are currently resting in their bases, right? Cool. What did he want? Lorne's mother asked, absolutely nosily. Fuck off, I'm an adult. He wanted to know if I wanted to go on a double date with him and his girlfriend Amy and her friend Paula. Lorne replied to his mom with a smirk. With a smirk? Jamie Presley? Who's Jamie I've never heard of Jamie Presley. Is that someone from the book or from the Lorneverse? Jamie... Oh, look at those hobnobs. Okay, she's an actress from America. Okay. Shelley Long. Ricky Lake would be great. Oh, I know her. What was she in? Yeah, Hi, my name is Earl. She's fab. And she's been to prison, it seems. It's perfect. Yeah, she does look like Margot Robbie. Nice. Yeah, she has a DUI. She's just like Lorne. Great. Okay. Well, I'm going to leave that up to the audition people. I don't know. Jamie Presley, because he saw Poison Ivy too. Okay. Oh no, what? Why? Now the document won't load. My Name is Earl is a great show. That's something Mr. Morne made me watch, and I was like, oh, fuck you. I don't want to watch this. It sounds like shit. And he was like, just watch one episode. And we were like eating something, and I was like, fuck, like I'm already eating, so like put on the next one. I don't care. And then I was fucking 5 seasons in. I was like, what a disaster. It's great. Odor in the Court. Look at this. It's not working. It's not working. Are you guys seeing this? Like I'm seeing this? This is the ghost of fucking Paul saying, stop talking shit about my dog, bro. This is a lot of bullshit. Okay, let me reload everything. Hold on. I can look at my ugly mug. Because I'm 100 subscribers, baby. 100 subs. Right. Hold on. Let me figure it. We've got to be nearly finished this chapter, by the way. Oh, sweet mother of divine Christ. Okay. We're a little bit further along. Right. Holy Jesus. Right, where are we? And you're going? She asked. Yeah. Didn't have anything special planned for me on Friday night. So, that you didn't tell me about yet, did you? Oh, fuck off. Nope. I think it's great that you got a date. I hope you have fun, and I hope she doesn't have kids because you can't be around children. She replied with a smile. Yeah, you're just hoping for grandchildren. Huh? He asked jokingly. Maybe, but whatever you do, make sure the woman you have children with is one that you really want to be with, though. I nearly vomited in my mouth that sentence. Maybe, but whatever you do, make sure the woman you have children with is the one that you really want to be with, though. I mean, like, you're not going to have kids with a person that you're like, I mean, isn't that always kind of, if you're hoping to have children, you hope, like, you plan to have children with someone who you want to raise a child with? It doesn't always work out, but it's not like you're going into a fucking pregnancy that you have planned and said, don't really care for him, but it's fine. Fuck you. I will, Mom. Don't worry. I'm not stupid enough to be stuck with just anyone, Lorne smiled. Kayla, Nikki, Ramona, Jamie Amy, Winnie, Debbie, Rhoda. There's another one. Emma, I suppose, kind of. Amanda. You're a fucking idiot. I'm not stupid enough to be stuck with just anyone. And he was in a phone relationship with Winnie Pollard. The crazy bitch. Oh dear Lord, this man. But that was fantastic. This won't work. Molly. Well, MySpace Molly, yeah, poor MySpace Molly. Hopefully she's not just anyone. Like, everyone else was stupid. Kayla was stupid. Nikki was stupid. Ramona was trolling him. Debbie wasn't stupid, but Debbie was trolling him. Winnie was stupid. Jamie Amy is stupid. He's special. He's not stupid. He's special. But this was fantastic, I guess. I mean, I enjoyed myself. Anyone want to get me some biscuits? Go ahead. They're called Hobnobs. They're called Kimberleys, Mikados, coconut creams. I will appreciate that. Ramona twice. Very true. Nobody comment on the fact this looks like a vagina, because it's my favourite fucking biscuit in the world. So, let's keep this a PG-13 stream, okay? We want this a stream to be one that Lorne can watch. Also, I have decided to publish my version of Fakin Abroad to Books A Million. And if I sell more than 2 copies, I'm a success. Mikado's like the opera. I do not think so. They're tastier than any sort of operatic overture. But yeah, this was great fun. I'm going to try, my laptop is screaming, so I'm going to try and calm him down. And I'll see y'all on the flip side. Not tomorrow, but the next day? Yeah, the next day I'm going to be in a place with high-speed internet, so let's hope. But yeah, I was really fucking angry, and now I'm not. So thank you, Lorne, and thank you for letting me rage.